Soprani.
And me, Todd Gursslin.
All right, perfect. Hit record. Yeah, you know what I need to do?
Am I recording?
Yep. So yeah, what I need to do is maybe move this curtain right here too, so this whole wall is just blue.
I just want to know how I look right now.
You look fine, you little bitch.
Damn. All right.
Welcome.
We're good. We're gonna jump right in.
Yeah, welcome to Degenerate Boomer. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're just jumping in.
Let's do it.
It's been a while because I've been gone.
Why did we miss an episode?
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, I think we're late.
Oh my God,
that's all right.
We're like a trailer park whore.
Listen. Once I become famous, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna have to commit. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, one of us.
I have commitment problems, though.
One of us has to.
It's very hard for me. This is within 4 months. You're just gonna hate me.
This is.
You're gonna hate me in 4 months, Cindy.
I don't think so. If I took you on the road, I would probably want to murder you.
Probably, but you'd have the dopest videos around.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like tomato.
Yeah.
Todato.
Dude, I'm tired. My plan is, my hopes, my dreams are to just do a podcast and get fucking paid.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what you want to get paid to do this.
That's it.
All right, let's do it. What do we have to do? What are the steps? Can we chat GPT? Like how?
I know.
The steps will make a podcast successful.
I know it.
All right, we have two. Hey, look, I think you're funny. I know that I'm pretty funny. I'm not saying that I think we could do it.
Yeah.
We just find out the right ingredient, the algorithm.
The algorithm. Like my mother says. He invented the internet. Algorithm.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Quickly, let me tell you a really quick story about the goddamn algorithm. I have to do 2 self-tapes to submit for 2 TV shows, okay? I mean, it's nothing. It's going to go nowhere. But I'm like, Cindy, you're going to follow through. That's just, you know what I mean? When people...
Is that why you're all aggro? Is because you're not following through? And
I don't follow through. And everyone's like, whoa, you got a call back to and they want to self-tape now. And now and I don't want to do it. I'm like,
You're self-sabotaging right now. Because you're tired. You're tired.
Dude, doing self-tapes.
Cindy, you better fucking get your shit. Let's fucking go. What are you talking? You don't just pass up opportunities like that.
I do. But I do.
Well, then maybe they weren't meant to be. Maybe you're not feeling that they're the right thing then.
All right. Number one, it's morning TV. I've got to come up with comedy. Okay, late night's one thing. You want to pretend
like we're doing it? Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Monday morning here in Newark.
It's horrible. My comedy, there's nothing. There's not one joke.
We got a really funny lady coming up.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this lady? Oh, she's so funny.
You're about to get canceled.
She's all the way here from Rochester.
Everything
Cindy?
will be bleep, 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 bleep.
Well, I think you could do it.
I know. So I'm working on that. You know what I mean?
We probably want a few minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh, my God. We should stop this podcast right now. You should do it, and then it's that. 2 minutes. Come on. Your brain is not helping you right now.
It's not, and I mean, I did about 10 of the shortest, cleanest jokes that I think I have, and I did it today. You know what I mean? And I just videoed each bit. That's it. That's all I'm putting together. I'm sending it. I'm done. I'm like, you know what? If I sit here and redo it, one take, done. Boom. That's it. I'm done.
So you're done recording it then?
Yep. I'm done. I'm not even concerned. I'm tonight. I'm stitching it together, and it's gone. Sending it. I'm done.
They don't care if you stitch it?
No. It's just for the producers. I sent my comedy set in on stage, and they're like, "Well, we would like a clean set, cleaner." And I'm like,
"Oh, you already sent it, and they want a cleaner." Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do?
Your vape is right here, buddy.
Where? No, I'm looking for my nicotine vape.
Oh my God!
Relax.
You guys, again, but this is.
I might allow. Oh no! Let me see where it is. I'm a fuck. Did I bring it? I know I did.
The best part is like he loses it in the car when we're on the road. Like this is all he does.
That's my.
An hour of the trip is Todd.
I'm going to have to try to go through an hour with no nicotine
reaching
right now.
under the seats, turn the lights on, look in the back. This is an hour.
I know. It's horrible. Every single, that's every night. I would get such a better night's sleep if I didn't have to look for my vape every 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't even have to vape. I just didn't know where it is. It's really bad.
You're vaping weed now.
I will.
You'll be really stoned before the end of this podcast.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what we'll do then.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the secret ingredient.
So, do you want to, play a little blues for us? You've had Todd lost a good friend this week. So
I did. Shout out to my man Joe.
Yeah.
Big C, dude.
Dude, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible young person.
That's funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny that he calls mom a big Joey C. You know what I mean? And that's what he died of. The big C. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Like quick. It like all of a sudden it came, just tore him up.
What kind?
I don't know. They said the kind. It was supposed to be some rare.
Oh, okay. You did. All right. It wasn't right. Okay,
I didn't know.
Get it.
It was like some rare shit. And then,
very rare.
And it was one of those situations where he started taking the chemo and the treatment and he beat it.
Oh.
He beat it. And everybody was like, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah.
He started looking great. He was like, his color was back.
Right.
And then all of a sudden within it came back. And then as soon as it came back, it was like literally just within like couple months or something, maybe less.
That's tough, but part of me feels like he didn't have to suffer that long. Like, so I know people, fucking years, and their life is just, but that's terrible. Terrible young guy.
Yeah, he was 50. He was my age.
Yeah,
I was trying to think about something. Ready? How many presidents have died of cancer? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Have any presidents died of cancer?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're all so old. I guess I don't. They do all seem to live a very. Except JFK, who obviously.
Yeah, he died of
a gunshot.
Yeah, that cancer was a bullet.
That was
Yeah.
But no, you're right. They are very, very old.
Like, have you
We've never heard of a young president.
But even a president even after they've been president.
Right.
You're like Jimmy Carter's still around.
Yeah, but
so that means they got the secret sauce. It's that baby blood that they always be talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, they probably do have
adrenochrome.
But honestly, though, let's think about how many famous people have died from cancer, even though they have so much money.
Yeah.
Although, hey, is Aretha Franklin? She did finally pass, right?
Hey, she died like 5 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Because she had pancreatic cancer, and I feel like that was like the worst.
Olivia Newt.
Yeah, her breast cancer came back.
Boob came back.
Farrah Fawcett. Did you ever watch that documentary about her leaving the country to get treatments for her cancer? It was.
Where she was trying some Eastern medicine type shit.
Insane.
And then she died on the same day as Michael Jackson.
All the money can't save you.
How much money did Farrah Fawcett have in 2007 or 8 or whatever it was?
Still Farrah Fawcett. She flew all over to get these, treatments that weren't out yet. I watched the documentary. It was terribly heartbreaking.
Lee Majors. But they were married. Remember that?
Yeah, well, Ryan, her longtime Ryan guy there, what's his name? He just died.
Who?
What's his name?
Oh, the one that had the daughter? No.
No, Farrah's partner just died.
Who?
Oh, dude. I don't know. What was his name? It was all over the news.
It was Sam Skeezer's
Listen, I can't even listen. I don't even know. All right.
No, it was Roger Stallute.
Farrah Fawcett's boyfriend.
Lee Majors, the $6 million man.
I don't want to say
vagina.
Her husband, because I don't think they were. Ryan O'Neal just died.
Yeah, and he did, and his daughter was the whatever O'Neal in the movie.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Tatum.
You
are right.
Tatum,
you
say Tatum.
Tatum. Yeah, you're right. So, they were long time. I don't think they ever got long time. Farrah Fawcett's longtime lover. And he was in the documentary, on the road with her.
It deserves one of these. Long time lover. a long time lover. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've had but you moved. You got a new house. You got a new place.
I did. And I have a dog that's not mine, which is cool. I have a pit bull.
Just comes to visit.
Yeah, when my sister lets her, but that's pretty cool. The new place, but it's taking so long. But like right in the middle of all this shit, my friend dies.
Yeah,
like I'm moving and getting all that done.
Right, you got the funeral. You got to make the
wake. I have the pallbearer.
Yep, yeah, and you're doing a eulogy, right?
Yeah,
you're gonna get up and speak.
I was like, I hope I don't turn it into a bit. You know what I'm saying? I could just see myself up there, and I'm like waiting for somebody. Like, yo, you're gonna give me the light? Just like waiting for people to like cover their face in horror.
Todd,
dude,
wait.
we were the first people to show each other our pubic hairs. I'm not gonna say that, but we were.
But
we were dude, we called each other up. This was me and that friend.
Yeah.
Like we were young. Like back then we used to look and I'd be like, dude, I ain't got pubic hair. You got pubic hair? I don't fucking know. And then like the one day, like he called me up first. And he was like, dude, I got some hairs. I was like, what? I ran over there and was like, oh my God. He showed me. I was like, what the fuck? I was so annoyed, dude. He got up with pubic hairs first, man. We told each other everything, me and this guy. Of course. Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to say?
Nothing. But
that's going to be, you can't say that.
No, I can't say that.
Is it going to be in a church?
It's going to be in the...
Is it
like in a funeral home?
It's a funeral. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So,
but there's going to be a pastor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not going to get into pubic hair.
Yeah, you can't do it.
No. I'm going to get into some of the child. We loved Michael Jackson.
You did.
Dude, I always wanted the Beat It jacket, and he got the Beat It jacket first. It was amazing.
You got the ride?
Yes, and he got the Thriller. He got the black one.
Oh.
Yeah. He was an only child. He was an only child.
He got all the good shit.
Yeah, you look back, though, you think that when you're a kid, but his mom probably, to me, that was huge, but it's not like he had a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it makes a difference when you don't have siblings, for sure.
Yeah. Did you wear one glove?
I made my own, dude.
You made your own glove?
I had to make my own glove. I had to make my own Michael Jackson glove because you go to merry-go-round, dude, right? Merry-go-round ruled. It fucking ruled. Me and this dude, Joe, my buddy, we loved merry-go-round.
Okay, so this whole podcast, we were going to go one direction, but I like this direction. We're going back to the fashion. Here we go.
Okay.
There we go. You and your buddy, yep.
Yeah, well, I remember when I went there, I was like, oh my God, that's the parachute, the legit parachute pants. Yeah. Real. Not some bullshit Kmart stuff. I'm talking I went and got that, and they had the pocket pants. They had 34 different pockets, different ways all over. Dude, I loved them. They were so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was, we went to the merry-go-round back then. That's where we got a lot of our clothes.
Of course.
And they had the glove. Finally, Michael Jackson glove was come out. It was the official. Actually, I don't even know if it was official, but it was a really nice glove. And it was one.
It was nice.
And it was a really nice one glove set.
Was that jeweled? Was it white?
Yeah, it was
glittery.
Well, yeah. So
did it have fingers or were they cut out?
This was 5 fingers.
Oh, it had
and it had sequences kind of.
That's what I mean. Yes.
So my dad had gardener gloves. He always stole from 3M, right? He always stole those ones with little bumps on them. You just work outside. And so I was like, dude, I know what I'm doing. I got Elmer's wood glue or Elmer's glue, one of the fucking two. And I put it all over the glove. And then I went to Dan's Crafts and Things, a little craft store, and I bought glitter. And I put it all over. And I fucking was so proud of my mess. I was so proud, and I wore it to school, and I'm on the bus with it, and glitter everywhere. The bus driver wanted to fucking kill me, but by half the day, the glitter's just gone. I'm just wearing a gardener's glove with glue all over it.
It's like a whole new meaning to beat it.
My hand got stuck. Oh, the Elmer's glue. Yeah.
You were like a unicorn with the glitter.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't afford the glove.
No, hey,
it was
the fact that you made one out of your father's gardening glove. Yeah. I mean, you were smart.
How about this? Me and the same dude, we loved Michael Jackson because back then we were the perfect age where Michael Jackson was the shit. Okay. So we went to this little store. It was a grocery store, and we went over to the magazine section, and we got some Michael Jackson. There used to be dedicated magazines to Michael Jackson, and me and my friend got the magazines and put them under our chest and fucking stole them and walked out. He gets out, the one person that's bagging groceries is like, hey, What do you got? Something? Are you stealing something? And I remember I said, I'm like, no. I'm like, my dad would kill me. No. And he was like, open up your shirt and pull 4 Michael Jackson magazines. Meanwhile, my friend Joe is gone.
But his?
He threw his up, and he ended up coming back, but he ditched his, you know?
Oh, okay.
So he was like, oh, yeah. And so they made us call his mom to come get us. And then, you know, I don't even know. You know what? Shout out to his mom. R.I.P. to her, too. I think that when she never told, I don't know if she ever told my parents.
Oh, really?
I don't remember. She may have, but I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we were degenerates.
Okay, stealing Tiger Beat. That's hardcore, dude. You were stealing.
Dude, I needed the pin. They had like big posters in the middle.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't want.
But you also needed like a life-size version for you to learn how to make that. You know what I mean? Like you needed like for the arts and crafts. I see you need all those pictures, right?
What do you mean?
You're making outfits. Were you making outfits?
I made a dude. That glove was. I was proud of myself, honestly. I was like, what a great idea. I was like, all it cost me was like 99 cents for glitter back then, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I had the glove. It was just a regular white glove with little bumps on it. I was like, I soaked in the glue and I just spread glitter all over it. And the next day at school, I was like, whoo! I was like so excited to everybody to think that I had a real Michael Jackson glove. There was one other kid that had a Michael Jackson glove. His name was Keith, right?
Yeah.
This dude, Keith, had a Michael Jackson glove. He had a Michael Jackson hat. This dude was like the little Corey Feldman of the little elementary school I went to, okay? He was like, he loved it. Now, fast forward like 7 years, my man that used to break dance and like, you know, break dance battle, like somehow turned into like a Nazi. Like, how do you go from, he went like from Wigger to Nazi within the span of like 10 years.
Wow.
I was like, damn, dude, that's like, you know?
That's hardcore.
Yeah, he had like swastika tattooed on him.
What?
Yeah.
You know,
they're around, dude.
I know of course, there's so many people talk about and they're around. And I mean, gosh, I feel I didn't know any. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
or even people
there was a dude that went to my high school that was obviously a skinhead.
Yeah.
But there's also a crossover between like punk and skinhead where there's like there's good skinheads and bad skinheads.
There was like obviously like the whole punk, like the Ramones, like that hardcore when it first came out. You know, it got more mainstream where people knew, you know, who they were, Joey Ramone. Some of those people, even metal guys, right? You would. They look like skinheads.
Nah.
No, not the metalheads.
Yes, some do. Like Pantera. You ever heard that band? But like it's a skinhead. He's like, and he does sing very like power and stuff like that. So he definitely he's definitely, I think, a Nazi. He was giving the Pantera's a pretty big metal band.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I don't know the music.
I would say they're in the top, you know, metal bands of all time.
Right.
Both the dude got shot on stage. The one guitarist, Dimebag Darrell, on stage he got killed. So that's a different story, but it's pretty wild. He got, you know, his brother plays drums. Looked down, sees the guitarist get killed his own brother.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. But this other dude, the singer though, I don't know. He's got Nazi vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's a crossover between. There's probably an all fucking music you're gonna find that the fringes of that shit, just like in real life, right? Same with art. You're gonna find that all in art too. Just like when you're in certain bars around here, well, not around here, but and you see little tchotchkes or whatever they're called.
So we did comedy. Oh, man. We haven't even podcasted since we've done that. We did that show in the bar, right? I don't think we have. No, we haven't. We haven't podcasted alone in a while. So, we do, you know, I mean, we probably shouldn't say, we won't say where, but we did a show in this bar. And it really felt like they could have been some undertone racist, crazy ass shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, kind of right out in the open. They had like these little like Todd said, tchotchkes, and they used to be very popular way back in the 50s.
Yeah.
And it was like little like tchotchkes of black people. I don't even know what the tchotchkes were doing on the bar, but I know.
There's pictures of like my grandmother holding my mom and like the salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah, like the little.
It's like little like Sambo looking black. You know what I mean? Like with the lips and all that. And it's like, that was like a fashion or something.
I don't know. It was collectibles.
But, okay,
I don't know,
you know
but
what?
it was like we ain't seen that shit in years. Okay, that is some
but
racist.
To have it on here, like to have it right next to the Jack Daniels.
It was like right on the bar.
How many do you think they had? 7 of them? 8 of them?
I don't know.
They had a family of whatever it was, dude.
A racist. They were racist. They had a whole family.
They had a family of tchotchkes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like
Joni and Tchotchke.
We were like, holy cow, where are we?
Yeah, that was weird. That sometimes shows aren't worth it, but you don't know till then.
It really, everybody that was in the audience looked like they did hunt and kill their Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. Like they were, like the shotgun was hanging on the back window of their truck.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
each one of them carried some kind of animal fucking whistle in their pocket.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think that was the first thing I opened with is like, how many of you freaking killed your Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah.
You know?
And your ex-wife.
Exactly. Yeah,
Open your trunk.
Yeah, it was, and hey, you go in the outskirts of Rochester, shit gets crazy.
Yeah,
let's admit we're up here, upstate, way up central New York. Yeah. I mean, it's Yeah,
well, no, I mean, like you head out literally a half hour from here, and it's fucking like you're heading to Alabama all of a sudden.
Sometimes I'm driving, right when I'm in the outside of the Rochester,
and
when I see a truck, is it in your car?
It might be.
All right,
hold on.
Just go.
I'm gonna make you talk, then do your thing. Well, maybe it's in my pocket. Let me just check before I freak out.
You want to hear about like what happened to me in New York?
Okay.
Some crazy shit, right?
Well, yeah, tell me.
Okay, so. I just got back Sunday night, and I was only there for 3 days with Danielle, and she told me no comedy. She's like, "Oh, don't do any comedy, da-da-da. We're just going to like look at the lights."
You were in New York? Mm-hmm. And then she's telling you not to do comedy.
Right. I mean, I had just been there the week before and did a bunch of shows, but like whatever, you know what I mean?
Ian's fucking taping.
That's right. That's right. We got to talk about that too. You were there 4 days before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
We're like two ships passing each other.
Right. I mean, I couldn't go with you because I'm like, Todd, I'm not flying down and then having to fly back down again 3 days later, I know.
I wanted to, though, but I ended up chilling with Sherry anyways.
Yeah, so he chilled with Sherry.
So, anyways, you were done.
You go first.
No, you go first.
Oh, okay, okay. You go first. So I'm like, all right, fine.
Am I going to have to edit this podcast?
She tells me, you got to go. She goes to the room. She goes to sleep. Directly across the street's Three Monkeys. And there's a comedy club in the back.
Wait, you're in the hotel across from Three Monkeys?
Yeah, and next to the Grizzly Pear.
You sly motherfucker.
So, no, she even booked it. So anyway, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to walk over, say hi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whatever, right? I'm going to meet Sheba. That was one of the shows I just really wanted to get on. At this stage, our dreams aren't high, you know?
Yeah.
So I go over there and she's there and she's like, oh, why don't you do 5? Get up and do 5 minutes. I'm like, oh man, I have been like out all day. I looked more homeless than I normally look.
I don't know. Okay, sure.
But I look terrible. I'm like, oh, she's like, I go, I'm dressed. She goes, I like the way you're dressed. I like your vibe. Like, just, go up there. I go, all right, when? She goes, now. So I'm like, oh shit. So my sweatshirt was all fucking stained because it had fallen on the floor at dinner. Like literally, I was out roaming the streets of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Doing the tourist.
Dude, that's you. You were prime Cindy. You were prime Cindy.
Yeah. So now I take off.
How'd you do?
Listen, so I take off my fucking sweatshirt, throw my bag in the corner.
You had your boobs out?
No. My boobs were in. That would have never, I would have stepped on my fucking nipples walking up if I didn't have any shirt on. So the host comes up to me and he's like, well, what's your name? I go, Cindy Arena. He's like, what are your credits? Right, because there's dudes there that work the cellar,
what
right?
What are you gonna do?
I say HBO,
you
right?
Said
I am taking it. I take that credit. Right?
Yeah.
I was on HBO. I was on Game Theory Season 2, Episode 1, doing comedy on the street.
That's so funny, dude.
I'm taking it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, HBO. So he goes up on stage. This kid clearly has no idea who I am either, right? Like, I'm nobody. He gets up and goes, "You guys are in for the biggest treat."
He blew it up.
"You'll never guess who just walked in." Now I'm like, yeah, you'll never guess. I'm a fucking bum from upstate New York who does comedy in the back of bars. So he's like, you've seen her on HBO.
Yeah.
Give it up for Cindy Arena.
So at that point, though, you got nothing to lose.
No, nothing. I'm like, all right. So she's like, consider this an audition.
But meanwhile, Dan's like, you don't do comedy. Right?
She's in the hotel sleeping. I just left her.
But she said don't do comedy.
Didn't matter. I went over. She didn't care.
So it's like while she's sleeping, it's good.
Right.
It's totally
right.
good.
So because it was a late show, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
While the cat's away.
So I go over there. I go up on stage. I had time to set my phone to 5 minutes because I'm like neurotic. So I set my phone 5 minutes. I did 5. I got 2 applause breaks in 5 minutes.
They're like, that HBO lady was great. What was she on HBO? Succession?
No, my old special.
Yeah.
So I go up, I do my stupid 5. I was like, I got 2 applause breaks, and I'm like, boy, they really rode on that momentum of thinking I was somebody big,
Yeah.
I did. She asked me if I do lesbian material, and I go, I can't. I go, most of my material is not lesbian. She goes, I think they would really like it if you did a little lesbian material. She's like, you're different. I like
She's like,
your
look,
look.
bitch, talk about being a fucking dyke. Let's go.
Right. So I go, right. So now I get off, right? And they're all fucking high-fiving me in the audience while I'm walking off. I'm like, okay. So I get out, and this fucking guy comes up to me, right? Was on the show. And it's like a lot of those guys on there are like from the cellar. They're working out their stuff. You know what I mean? He's like, if you ever need a feature on the road, hit me up.
You're like, buddy, I can't fucking even get guest spots.
I can't.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're like, yeah, okay, kid. I'll hit you up.
And then the kid that was hosting comes up. He's like, if you ever need a host on the road, when you're on the road, let me know. I'll host for you. And I was like, okay. So listen, Dude, you
got to get the name out.
I've learned the fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
I just pulled the biggest fake it till you make it.
HBO.
You went to see Ian. You had a great time.
Yeah, I got to meet Sherry.
Got to meet Sherry.
The other co-host of this podcast.
Yep.
And we met. We had dinner together. She's fucking the best, dude.
Yeah.
Great hug. She always tell a good person from their hug, Good hugs. She's got a good heart. She's salt of the earth, as they like to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The show itself, I was only going for the first show. That's all I thought I was going to. But then Ian was like, no, you guys can stay for the second show. Just stay up on the balcony. So I ended up seeing both shows. And he fucking performed his ass off, dude. The first show was beautiful. It was like the energy was there. It was like being at a metal show, but it was a fucking comedy show.
Right.
Like his energy was like, like if there was a band behind you could put like music metal behind him very easily with some of his set,
Right.
And the second show was great. But the energy of the crowd wasn't as hyped as the first one. Sunday night, you get to 9:30, 10 o'clock, people will start to fucking, you know. So, but I had a great time.
So
dude.
I'm curious. I've never gone.
Hold on, waiting for activation. Okay.
I have never gone to a taping of any comedy show. So they do 2 shows in one night, and they obviously have the same clothes on, obviously, right? Exact same. So what do they do? Just like, do they piece together?
Okay, so first Jordan came out and she did her set, and then she's like, all right, everybody that's got hats, even if you got the ugliest head, you got to take your hats off. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
Oh, because of the taping?
Yeah, because that way it's cohesive between the both shows, so they can't tell, like, why is it all of a sudden going from a back shot of like a dude that has a hat on, then all of a sudden it's not. You see what I mean?
So it wasn't even like keep it on the whole time or take. Oh, I get it, because 2 shows, the audience has to look fluent.
Exactly.
Oh,
it has to make sense. So that they tell you take your head off the whole time. Like I was laughing my ass off, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm laughing too loud. I'm laughing too loud. I'm laughing too loud. I'm like, I'm gonna ruin his whole special because I'm laughing too loud. That's what you know what I mean? Like I was like paranoid. I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking it all up because I'm laughing. But it was hilarious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was worth the big laughs. But in my mind, I was like a little annoyed out. Like, damn, dude, I'm ruining his whole shit.
Well, he's also plugged into the board too. So remember, the audience isn't as like right.
Well, no, I'm sure they had the mic.
The mic. Audience. They had the. Hopefully, it wasn't right over your head.
I know. I was sitting right next to Sherry. We were fucking hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the more buzz she got throughout the night, the more louder she got.
Yeah.
Dude, at one point she was banging on the fucking railing, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. We're not AC/DC. All right. Fucking relax, Sherry. I wouldn't even say that to her before she punched me in the head.
Yeah.
I know she'll pull out brass knuckles. Like, she's the type of chick, and she'll just have brass knuckles for some reason and just be like, what? I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. That and a switchblade. It's like, all right, Sherry. She's Pinky Tuscadero from fucking Happy Days. She's the Gen X Pinky Tuscadero.
Yeah, that's true. It is true, though. She has got more. I mean, she has got such a tremendous amount of energy. It is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they do, so he'll take like his best.
So the one part that was the awkwardest for Ian was at the end of the first show. They're like, all right, hold on, everybody. Don't leave. We got to reshoot the end again. So he had to tell his last punchline of the night cold and redo it. And then he actually jumped in the audience and fucking crowd surfed on that one. Yeah, it was enough people. They just they caught his ass and it was cool. The second one, they're fucking bitched out and they didn't, you know what I mean? He felt he couldn't obviously jump out there.
Yeah.
But the first one, so everybody had to go back, sit, and they're like, all right, let's fucking do this. And,
right.
And he nailed it, dude. He fucking nailed it.
I mean, when you're taping, it's obvious, though, the crowd is like going to be behind you. And you're like, hey, listen, I have to retake this. You're going to laugh with that same energy because you know it's being taped, the audience, you know? So at least, that's
dude,
cool.
I was just afraid I was going to just run for the camera, whip out my dick. Oh, shit, sorry, dude. You know what I mean? Like, just some crazy shit. It's like in my brain, I'm like, oh, the laugh. I'm like, the only laugh you're going to hear in the audience is mine. I laugh like the Count. One laugh from Ian. Yeah.
Well, that was
sorry
cool.
Sorry if I ruined your shit.
That was very cool, though. That you got to go watch.
He had like his eyes when he saw me. He was very appreciative. You know what I mean? It was very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to high five Jordan Johnson.
Well, that's
that in itself. She didn't understand that we were like we're going to be homies. She didn't get that vibe at that time.
Yeah.
But I know it. Isn't she coming? We didn't even get tickets for that.
We haven't. I know. We got to get tickets. We got time. Because
in January or December?
It's coming up next week. Dude, Christmas is like coming up so fast.
Are you done shopping?
I haven't even done anything.
Damn.
And I got shows 2 nights before. I won't even be in town. I don't get back till Christmas Eve.
Well, it's the fuck. You're in the entertainment business now, Cindy. You better fucking put on your big girl pants.
Shit.
What the fuck's going on?
Speaking of big girl pants.
Oh, shit.
This will go into the fashion and what we had to do when we were kids. Did your mother used to buy you underwear for Christmas and like, that's it, dude? Like that was your underwear for the year?
I mean, I don't know. It was usually a birthday or like Christmas.
Yeah.
You get underwear, and then sometimes before school.
You would, right?
Sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Not all the time.
Yeah.
But I think definitely Christmas, there was the obligatory underwear.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, you come in the pack.
Fruit of the Loom.
The big pack.
White fucking Fruit of the
Tidy
Loom.
whities.
With the little bit, the 3 stripes around the top.
And that's what you would get, right? Well, my mother used to get me the big pack of the underpants, underwear. Let's say maybe 10 pack. The big at the Woolworth. You would get at the Woolworth $3.99.
Right. You get a cup of coffee, a cheese sandwich, and then
during Christmas she put it right in the stocking. So that would be what I got. I got that in the stocking. That was it. That was my underpants.
You got underwear in the stocking.
That was my underwear for the year.
Wow.
Okay.
How many pairs came in?
Like 10. Like I'm like 13 years old. You know what I'm saying?
You got to wear one a month.
Well,
1 month and a week.
Listen, and if anything happened to them,
yeah,
I wasn't getting any new underpants.
So what if you peed?
I'm 13. I shouldn't be peeing.
Sometimes, from what I understand,
they're gone.
Girls get, even if it's not pee, there's stuff that happens.
They're gone. They're gone, Todd. And that's all you get. I don't get no more underwear until I buy them with my own money, right? 13, 14, right? That's it. I got no underwear till December. So I was always commando by July. Like that underwear, that underwear was gone.
Dude, you had to go commando?
Well, I would have to.
I went commando a few times.
I'm going to spend my babysitting money. I'm not going to spend my babysitting money on underwear.
Dude, no, absolutely not.
Little kid.
Look, the first money I got, you think I'm going to go to Kmart and get underwear?
Right,
no, I'm going to go to the video game place to get pizza and play a video game.
Records
Right.
Right. So I was done. I got no underwear, right? So then I was thinking about what I spent on my kids' underwear. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because it was like Victoria's Secret at that age, 13, 14. They wanted those Victoria's Secret. They were like those G-strings.
It's not weird buying that.
They look like this.
It's not weird buying that shit for
Listen, that's what. So listen, it was about $19.99 for one pair of underpants. It was a string.
Like a licorice.
It was a fucking string like this. $19.99. I said, holy shit. Then I was thinking about the days I had to wear that big pack,
Yeah.
Right? Big pack. People wonder, where that title came, don't get your panties in a bunch. It's because that's how we got our panties. In a bunch. Now, so my daughter would say, maybe she was 14, 15, whatever. She was still the age I was buying her underwear, She says, Ma, they're having a sale at Victoria's. The big sale. Once a year.
Victoria's Secret.
Right. All the strings are thrown in bins. Big plastic bins are just a bunch of fucking strings.
Yeah.
You got 5 strings for $30.
Right. Yarn.
5 pieces of yarn.
5 pieces of yarn. Right.
Right. Okay, right. See how things,
and because Gazelle fucking whatever.
Well, yeah. She said that. Right. And this also comes to the fashion. Back then, I'll never forget my daughter. Like the 90s they are coming back.
They are.
Strong. The cargo pants. I used to get, in the 90s, us lesbians, they laughed at us.
Yeah, so cargo pants are coming back?
Oh my God, back, dude, they're back hard. I was out.
Lesbians are, I think we talked about this before, but that's crazy to me.
The young girls, the straight girls are all wearing the cargo pant now. That's what it is. Right, they're back.
Yeah.
But now I want to see if those 2-piece velour sets are going to come back with pink on the ass. Do you remember those?
You mean like they were like a bodysuit? Not a bodysuit, but
like the zipper race.
Like a jogger.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. And of course, ones that would, let's say, juicy on the ass or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all coming back.
There would be like a 10-year-old in fucking Wegmans. Right. And it would say like slut on her ass. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, Jesus Christ.
Do you know how much that cost? Back then, that was expensive. I remember I had to buy my daughter those items when she was that age.
Right on their butt, it said those things.
Oh, yeah. Right, big old letters.
Right.
Slut. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. This was all, I'm like, I got to get a bit out of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking when it came to the old fashioned, so me and you, we got our underpants in the stocking. You know what I mean? The old days, right?
Yeah, I used to have to go and I used to have to wear Zips sneakers. Remember Zips?
What'd they do?
They were just like extra wide. They're the only fun that fit my fat little feet.
Oh, I had fat feet too.
So I had wide feet, so I had to get Zips.
Oh man, so Converse, my feet could never go in those cool Converse
when I was young. Always the husky boy too.
You are Sears.
Always husky. It's in huge leather on the back, husky with like a wolf like that was supposed to make it cool or something.
Dude, Sears is closed. What are they doing now to get boys husky pants? It was maybe JCPenney has them, but I remember Sears was really big with the
Kohl's probably has them.
Okay, yeah.
They still call them husky.
Oh, they do. Okay,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my son's a husky.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Oh, it's guy probably.
Yeah.
He could be. Yeah, he's thick. He's not fat, but
Right.
It's like in the thighs.
Yeah.
Sometimes like those little kid pants are like they would be sucking up my thighs. So bad. I get home and have rash like strawberry in there.
I I was not shaped like a curvy when I was young. I still had that straight boy body. And we used to have to wear them big, high-waisted jeans. And they but they were built for like a curvy.
Like
even I'm like
Fawcett.
17, 18. I got this shit cutting right below my titties.
Oh, yeah.
I got it cut. I mean, it's cutting.
Oh, yeah.
And the front pleats was just a pocket for my fupa.
Oh, yeah. I know. I can see the imprints on my belly right now of shit that I've worn.
Why did we? I bet you they still suffer though. Because now we
corduroys and shit.
Oh, they did. There was no give.
Red lines.
There was no give in
Because
those.
you wore the shit that you got from like your uncle too.
Yeah.
Like the hand-me-downs. Like, and there was no. That was it. There was no like, I got shit from my uncle. There was no we're going to the store. You're not going Christmas or school shopping. You got stuff that your uncle wore 2 years ago.
Yeah, right. I mean, you know what? Yeah, these kids have no idea. Now, when I was young, you know what I used to say to myself, which I can't even believe I did. My kids will have better than me.
Yeah,
that's why I was buying them the expensive underpants that they wanted them.
Sure,
they deserve better.
I buy my kid one day. I was like, you know what, Nixon, you need good underwear, buddy. We got him nice underwear.
Nice underwear, right?
Yeah.
See?
I mean, we didn't go to Victoria's Secret.
Well,
we went to fucking Target. But either way, there's nice ones there,
he's
too.
going to have nice, breathable cotton briefs.
You got to have nice briefs.
Yeah.
Hold up the balls.
Yeah.
Got to keep the area health.
So there you go. You made sure your son had better.
Yeah. I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, mine was $20 for a piece of fucking string. You
could have gone fishing with it.
Oh man, I spent the whole week with the young kids. When I was down there, I was staying with my daughter, and then all her good friends lived there. That was her best friends from kindergarten. So it was like having all my kids and listening to them talk about the stories about just the clothes. I was having a flashback. So, that's where I'm like, I got to do a bit about this.
I've always been a t-shirt, jeans, flannel, hoodie guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know how I can dress up in when the appropriate time comes for the moment.
Yeah.
But
in the 90s, it was grunge.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it was perfect.
And it's all back. It's all coming back.
It's never really left though, has it?
Well, I mean, it never really left, but I'm talking hot, very fashionable. They're wearing it. You know what I'm saying? Not like the average where it never left. That's the difference. Like
fashionable flannels. Is that what you mean? Like it's a matching. It's fashionable. Like it's high fashion, but it's supposed to be grungy or something. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
There you go. No, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's just the vintage store is crazy. Like these kids are all shopping. I mean, I say kids, they're in their 20s, they're all going to the vintage stores. Like they want all that shit we used to wear, the acid wash, like all of that shit's coming back. So just walking around New York the last couple trips, I'm just like, what is happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like such a blast from the past, like head to toe, man. Fanny packs. Do you remember how uncool it was to carry a fanny pack?
Yeah. I feel like Joe Rogan made that popular again.
Did he?
Because he was like a picture of him online, and he was always proudly talking about his fanny pack. Back when Joe Rogan was cool, he would always talk about it, and then all of a sudden realized that people were wearing fanny packs. I almost considered buying one the other day when I was in New York.
When I see the belt, the phone clip that goes on your belt where you clip your phone, I know. Can
I tell you that when I was younger, it was fashionable to wear what's it called? Not overalls.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're back, dude.
Okay, overalls with cool overalls, but the thing was we didn't wear them up on our shoulders. We wore them down.
Or one down.
But there was no point in having the suspenders.
Isn't that so Fresh Prince? Didn't Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, was that a total style?
He did that?
That they used somehow I'm seeing crazy colored overalls. I don't know if that's the show.
Mork wore those.
That's true too. You're right,
Robin
Mork.
Williams
Yep,
did.
that's right. But yes, you're right. And you would just have everything. You'd buckle, but the buckle would be coming down. Yeah.
It looked like it was like a W coming down. That was the style. And that was a preppy style too. That wasn't even a quirky, trying to be ironic hipster thing.
I go into the store now and carpenter pant overalls are back.
I had a bolo, dude. I fucking wore a bolo in high school like I was from fucking Houston shit.
Wait, did you have your shirt all buttoned up with the bolo?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I did. I fucking had a real goddamn cowboy ass, but it was fly as hell, dude. It was big turquoise ass shit hanging down, dude. It was like fucking 9 little strands coming down here. I wore it every day, man. The principal, I remember he even said something to me about it. He's like, "You gonna wear that one more day?" And I was like, yeah.
You were so stylish.
Yeah, I talk like this when I had it and everything, like Sam Elliott.
Yeah, well, the bolo also became very popular. I remember wearing it to the clubs.
How about a bolo on a cholo? Eating a Rolo.
I used to wear it to the dance club. You know what I'm saying? It was very like punk at the time. You know what I mean? So it would be like the 80s, you know, the big white shirt with the big, huge belt around.
That was like 80s, like new wave.
Like, yes, new wave, alternative music.
Right,
yes,
right.
Like we would listen to the college radio stations.
Right.
Like we were too
You're like, dude,
cool.
the Eurythmics are fucking shit. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and then I used to have the bolo and we would go out. Dude, man, that was when we would go to the merry-go-round and get that outfit on Saturday for the night.
Oh, yeah. I had parachute pants. I wore them. I was so, like I said, my chubby little legs couldn't handle pants. So I would bust out of my parachute pants. You'd see skin literally because I tried to breakdance in them too.
Did you breakdance on cardboard?
I had my own.
You did a lot with cardboard.
Dude.
That was your staple.
I did. I broke dance. I remember past tense break dances. I did that, and I grabbed spray paint from my dad, and I typed "fresh" on it.
Did you?
Yeah, like it was not really graffiti. It was just like FRE. It looked awful, but I had my cardboard, dude. Me and my friend Joe, we'd battle, dude.
Yeah.
We had fucking like Skate Town and shit. There'd be like battles, dude.
Skate Town.
You'd go up and you'd start like, and then you'd like, my homeboy busted the move with like a microscope to make, like down on the dude's penis, like he couldn't see it. And we were like, oh, I think we won. It was awesome, dude.
Did you win the dance battle on that cardboard?
I think so. I mean, I don't remember how much involved I was in my...
Danced on the cardboard and then you ended up sleeping on the cardboard.
I did. Made money from a cardboard.
Made money on the cardboard.
Made money on the cardboard.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Cardboard is life.
Dude, that's my shirts.
Cardboard is life.
Cardboard is life.
Cardboard is life. That's it. And you got to put something like a spray paint on the cardboard on your shirt.
Yeah.
I see it.
Just that's fresh.
Yeah.
Like a graffiti fresh.
Yeah.
Cardboard is life.
Cardboard is life.
Dude, we got it.
Bam! This episode, we got something out of it.
We did. I like that. I'm going to go home and draw it right now, dude.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
No, I like it. I'm telling you, I see stickers.
Cardboard is life.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
I see everything.
Can I add bitch?
Sure.
Yeah, but you think, will that look good on a sticker?
I don't know.
Cardboard is life, bitch? Maybe I should say cunt.
No, oh, please don't say that.
Is that a bad one?
Here's what happened.
Faggot? I'm kidding. Just seeing how far you're going to let me take this. Okay.
I can't. Yeah, like, oh man, sometimes we just make bad decisions on stage, you know.
What did you did?
I made a bad decision, dude. The crowd was terrible. Okay.
All right.
And it was the last night of hosting, and I just like the crowds. And being a comic, I hate to be like, ew, the crowd. And I'm like, no, bitch. Half the time, I'm like, it's because you weren't funny. You know what I mean? But the feature couldn't get them. The headliner even struggled in the beginning. Like sometimes I've learned it is legit the crowd, and I was like, fuck this. I'm closing with the cunt joke.
Oh, you did. You busted cunt. You weren't supposed to do. You didn't want to lay heavy, but you were like, fuck, I'm going to.
I closed, and if you guys don't know me, I do a joke with the C word, and it ends up like in the first second, it's like harsh.
I like how you say the C word, but the sentence before you said cunt.
I know, but I'm thinking about like editing for clips. So, and then as it goes along, it becomes cute. I turned it into a whole bit about my kids, and it does become very cute. And I think by the end of the entire joke, saying the C word isn't as shocking as my first time. You know what I mean?
Well, you say it like 19 times in 30 seconds.
It's bad.
So, yeah, by the end, they're just like, oh, yeah, you're just saying the cunt.
And so that was the bit, and I closed with that, and it got the biggest laugh out of, I'm just like, holy, But the booker of the club said 3 different times, you're hosting, and just said cunt 4 times. I just ignored it. Came back again. You were hosting and you said cunt 4 times.
Oh, she counted him?
He
did, really? I remember.
You know who? What club I was working for, yeah.
Oh.
Local. It's our club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know cunty? And no cunty for you.
No cunty.
And no cunty for you.
No crows in the set with the cunty.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm like, holy shit, because, we're back to talking about comedy, but, when you host,
Cardboard's
you're supposed
life.
to. Yeah, cardboard's life. We'll stick with that. Yeah, never mind my C word joke.
Well, you'll have to come see it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I had a guy tell me, a very famous comedian, before I went on. He was like, if you go up there, and please don't say any cuss words. I'd really appreciate it if you went up there and you didn't cuss. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm a fucking grown ass man, dude.
I know, but it's what they want.
But I'm like, but also you don't have to tell, you know what I mean? Like, the way he talked to me was the part of it. Mm-hmm. He didn't say, hey, look, can you try to blah, blah, blah. He's like, look, man, don't cuss. Like he was the fucking, I'm the sheriff of this town now. And that's how he talked.
Should have shown up in your bolo tie.
Yeah, I said, oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Trucker Hat.
Tomorrow I'll be back with my bolo on.
Don't swear, but I'm going to wear a big old gimmicky hat. It looks like all right, I'm going to
stop talking. Is that a Confederate flag on the back of your truck?
Probably. No.
No swearing as he drives off with his Confederate flag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With his mullet catching on fire from the meth he just smoked.
Mullet. Yeah, right. Okay, so listen. This doesn't necessarily need to be, if you want to,
what?
Just let this run. Okay, so here's what I want to do really quick. Just let this run. We'll do it. So there's a thing going on TikTok right now, and it's trending.
Okay.
And we go, it's like, they go like, we're lesbians. Da-da-da. So I wanted to do this one like, we're comedians. So I would go, we say we're comedians. And I say, I drive 2 hours for a 10-minute spot. We're comedians.
Okay.
We're comedians. I have a podcast. I guess it's hard for me to explain this.
No, I got you.
Do you know this trend that they're doing?
I don't know what you're, but I understand what you're saying.
You go back and forth,
right?
Like with stupid shit.
We just need the stuff to. If it's written, I can do it.
Yeah. So these are the ones I came up with. I mean, we're recording this whole thing. We probably don't even need to. Until we get to this part. So I thought it'd be funny if we did we're comedians together.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have the lines? You can give it to me?
Yeah. So I've got we're comedians.
We can just record it. Why don't we stop this?
Yeah. And then just like do it real quick.
We gotta end the podcast. You
yeah.
At least end it right. Right?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to people?
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.
No. Follow me at Cindy Arena. Comedy everywhere. Degenerate Boomer. Instagram everywhere.
Yeah. All right. And follow me fucking home tonight and have sex with my little penis. Good night.